Hello, Beak Squad friends. David Burns, good to be with you today. Got something kind of special for you today in my front pocket. This little thing in my pocket, I think you're going to be interested in this. Now, a lot of you leave comments, and this is a video in response to somebody that left a comment because I like to hear what people are thinking, especially if you make a recommendation on a video that I should make. I kind of stand up and pay attention to that. And so we had a comment that was left about this little item here because they said that not everybody likes to pick up their queen. And so this is like a one-hand queen marking kit. And we're going to see how it works. Let me get up close and show it to you here. Now take a look at this. So it's sort of like interesting. You may already be using these, but I like to pick up my queens with my hands and mark them. But the way this is supposed to work is you take a frame like my hand here, and then let's say the queen is walking on the frame here with a bunch of other bees. We take this, I'm pointing it this way for you, and we put the queen where it's over her, and then while that's down, we take our finger here and we push the little thing, and what happens is it closes her inside of here. Now this is a plunger, see? It won't smash her because it doesn't go that far. It stops, and it won't fall out because it's got a stopping point. And so once you get her in here like this, you push that up and it runs her between the queen excluder spacing material where her thorax will be showing and kind of caught there. And then we'll mark her, and then we'll draw it back down. We'll position it back on the frame, and then we'll open the little door and she'll walk out. Not sure if it's one-handed, but okay, it's going to take two hands, but you won't have to touch the queen in theory. So this is my first time to use one of these things. I know others have, but I thought after someone suggested that I do a video on this, we'll see if it's easier or harder, but certainly it's going to be easier for those of you that just don't like to handle a queen. Here's our queen right here. If I can coax her along to the more of the middle area. I don't want her to get off down in the other frames below us now. All right, so we're going to open this little device up right here, and we're going to just hover down over her gently. Ooh, okay, trying to get her in the little circle area. All right. I'm actually just going to go ahead and close the door now because she's in there. So I've closed the door and you can see her in there. I think I might want to get closer to my camera. So we just kind of scooped her up, and the other bees again can leave this little device through the queen excluder material. Here it is. We got the queen in there with some other workers, and you can see the queen's trying to get out, but she's not able to. I hope that's in focus. You can see her trying to climb out. So the idea is now to push the little sponge pad up higher, and by doing so, we're hoping that the queen will kind of land where her thorax is up. Now, she is not sitting on our foam. She's actually sitting on the okay, there she goes. So we'll try to get her when she's walking on the foam. A little tricky here. All right, trying to figure out how I can keep this in focus. All right, I wish those other bees weren't in there, but they are. Okay, we're doing pretty good. I want to get the queen where her thorax is between those little grates there without pushing up too hard. Ooh, 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 yikes, you can push hard. I'm gonna pop in here and say I've got another way to mark a queen. If you want to see me mark it by picking up with my hands, I'll leave that video at the end of this video and the description below, but let's keep trying to do it this way. So I pushed a little too hard. I hope I didn't injure her. Let's get these bees out of here. All right, so what you want to do is just kind of push gently up. You can push too hard where you injure the queen. I've learned that. So right there, you see, we don't need to push any harder than that. And we're going to keep, let's see if we can get these other bees off of here. All right. Ooh, boy, she's sideways now. Oh, gosh, she's half out. Oh, boy. All right, well, I'm going to pull it down, see if I can coerce her to back down in there. Wow. This is, I guess for somebody that likes handling queens gently with their fingers, this device, I don't enjoy it. Look at that, her head is out. Come on, we don't need you here. Go away. I'm going to keep working it here, see what I can come up with. See if I can get her walking on the foam. Okay. All right, there I think we have her where we want her. She's still moving a bit. Okay. Dang, that worked, but whoo! Wow. I would say, personally, I would prefer the little yellow grates here, these plastic pieces, to be a little tighter. This isn't a tiny queen, but she was able to get her abdomen through there. She got her head through there. She just can't get her thorax through there. So I'm letting it dry a little bit now, but it was helter-skelter there a few times. Wow. First time to use one. I know the principle. I've used the other ones where they have a rod in the bottom and you push them up. I've used those. And those grates are cross grates. They have, I'm calling these grates, I don't know if that's the right word, but they have these bars. And see, look how much of her is out of there. But in the other ones, they have these bars going this way. Then they have cross bars. And so you could only get a cross section. Since they were crossed, only the abdomen would show. But dang, this queen, I'm going to drop it down, see if I can get her lowered back down in there. She is determined to work her way up through here, and I think that's just going to injure her. She's going to get stuck. There we go. Whew. So see what I'm saying? I think the designer should make these bars also go across, several of them, so the queen can't push her entire abdomen or head or something through there. And that way, like the other ones that are just a single rod that are similar to this, but you have to put well, they would work the same way, but that way the queen wouldn't work her way out of there. Now let's see if we can get her released. So I think she'll be glad to get out of there. What we're going to do is just kind of hold it back down near the comb, and then we're just going to open the door and see if we can get her to walk out. This should be the best part of all. We might shake her out, I think. There she goes. She dropped down now. She looks okay. I think we handled her pretty rough, trying to get her to push through there. So I think what I'm going to do is keep an eye on her to make sure we didn't hurt her. But she looks okay. But there was one point where I thought we were pushing pretty hard, and possibly could have injured her. But let's see if she walks around pretty good. Oh yeah, she looks fine. They're all trying to, take care of her. They're not familiar with the green dot on there, and got a lot of, maybe just the pheromones of the plastic, but she's walking around good. Oh yeah. She looks normal. Well, you got to try stuff. You got to see what you think about it. And there's an honest review. I paid for it with my own money. Just wanted to check it out and see what I thought. And I'll let you make up your own mind. But if you'd like to see a video where I just pick the queen up with my hands and mark her with my marking pen holding her, here's that video right here. See you guys over there.